Hello! We're back into the match. The scene was down only for a moment. Never fear. I fixed everything, by the way. You can send me gifts for fixing Steam. Okay, now we have pistol round between Titan and HellRaisers. Oh, Titan, 3 players trying to face on middle. This is aggressive stuff from the French-Belgian Swiss team.
And it's paid off fairly well as they get 2 very early on frags, make that 3 as Angel falls as well.
Okay, so far so good for Titan. They have 2 times the number of players of HellRaisers, which is an impressive feat. One that should garner them a victory here in the pistol round, as they at worst will face a 2 versus 2. But if HellRaisers are going to be firing true with these Glocks, they might be able to pick up a bomb plant. So here we go. Mo and Dozier on the way in. First player has made himself known, but he just has to hide. RPK now gets the angle, and it's all too easy. Playing it perfectly to a T, our Titan.
That's very true indeed. It was textbook from them, and now we go into a pause. Pause-tastic.
We have a crash, just a crash. So hopefully that means that it should be resolved immediately. So long as we don't, I won't say it. As long as we don't get, I'm going to say it. As long as we don't get VAC authentication errors, then I'm happy.
You've just jinxed us.
Because that takes like 15 minutes to fix.
It's going to happen. You've just jinxed us now.
10 VAC authentication errors. Let's go.
Steam gets vaxed.
Steam gets back. That's pretty meta.
The world is over.
Gaben will vac Steam. Okay, so right now, I mean, there's not really all that much to talk about. The rugs. I mean, I don't really know how this is possible from a physics perspective.
No, that would
especially
fall,
if it's a wet rug.
That would fall like straight off, right?
Unless it's a like really top heavy rug, like the bottom 3/4 of the rug don't actually weigh anything. But anyway, we've discussed rugs at length in the past, and I don't want to revisit such conversation. Okay, we have a long pause here. Do we have any details, Producer Reese? Producer Reese has no updates for us. With all those 8 arms, you think that he'd be able to like produce something, some sort of an answer for us. But guys, we're out here in the dark. We're in the woods. We have no guide. We don't have even a spirit animal to tell us which way to go. There's no lights, no candles. It's just pitch black.
You've got like a bit of string in your pocket and some lint. Maybe we could use that.
Yeah, for what though?
Like, I don't know, man. You could fish out some fish with the string.
But you can't see anything, Jackie.
You never know. Come on. Where's your faith?
There's no faith here.
You need faith, all right?
No.
How are we going to make it out this wood then?
You don't. That's the entire point. We don't make it out there
We
because
will.
Producer Reese, because of him.
One day, Reese will save us. He'll turn up with his 8 arms.
One day he'll get vac banned as well.
Yeah.
For the 8 arms. It's not very legit. So guys, again, we don't know. We saw in the game they said it was a crash. So, okay, 90 seconds, guys. We have 90 seconds till the unpause happens. It's been a great day so far, but there's so much more Counter-Strike as well. We have Face It North America, which will start pretty much as soon as this finishes, and that will finish at around probably like 7 CET. So if you guys are pulling an all-nighter, well, we can deliver the Counter-Strikes all night to you. And then if you're pulling an all-nighter and you're like, oh, you know, I'm starting to crash around that period of like 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., it's okay. We've got Oceania starting at 11, and then guess what, guys? We got Counter-Strike at like 5 p.m. No, yes, 5 p.m. CET to do Europe for Star Series and Face It League again. It doesn't end.
It's just back-to-back Counter-Strike. Striking counter, action, strike, counter, strike.
Oh, yes. We found a way where you don't actually need to sleep anymore. But you can just cast Counter-Strike, so it's good stuff. I think James will be here for some of the casts on NA as well. So I think he's going to be lurking around. I think James is going to be doing pretty much, he's going to be there doing the entirety of everything. So props to James. Either way, I'm going back to our discussion previously about the new update. So you haven't actually done anything with it yet.
Oh no, I've done like a little bit. I played around in deathmatch with the new like XP system and all that. But
the thing I like the most is actually that they've changed. I don't play matchmaking that much. I tend to play like Face It, but I like that they've changed the round timer because That was complete. Just it was a travesty before that. The round time was so long, and oh, okay, we're back into the action, my friends. Never fear. Producer Reese's 8 gangly limbs, I hear. Okay. We do have a buy here, of course, from Titan. They did claim the first round, and they're looking for an aggression here to try to kick things off and get some early damage onto HellRaisers, who have nothing but, well, they've got something. It's called Tech 9, it's called armor.
Playing very close and aggressive with that MP7 in hand, but of course he can, though, fear it with a weapon like that. Just completely cut through all of HellRaisers.
Okay, so we do have HellRaisers trying to burst their way up onto Catwalk, but it's not going to happen too easily. Kenny S has got an MP7, and he's got anger issues to take out onto HellRaisers. Takes 3 players down, and he has made himself $1,800 with that. So you can go splash that on a nice Rolex, or he can save for his AWP. I think I know which one he's going to choose.
Crates of Rolexes all around, yeah.
No, it's not the Rolex, it's the AWP.
Oh,
the AWP, Jackie.
This always happens.
Okay, so pretty clean so far for the Titan side. Oh dear. Kenny S has lost his head. Team Tech 9 of Dozier. And then there's sad times indeed.
He's got himself an MP7 as well. He's found that on Kenny's body. Maniac proving a bit of a hassle to take down. He finally comes out on top though. Let's see if he can keep this ball rolling now, as he appears to be doing a fair bit of damage to all of Titan this round. Finally gets blown away there by existence.
Okay, so Kenny S, he could just buy an AWP if he wanted to, and there he will do it. He will buy that AWP, and he will say, well, he'll just kill people. I don't think he talks very much when he's playing. But he has a flash as well, so that's kind of nice that he has a little bit of utility. That actually can make a really big difference. And he is actually going to be in mid with some close support here from Existence. So interesting setup from Titan. Now we do have the full eco from HellRaisers. And it will be spotted. So you wouldn't imagine that HellRaisers can do all that much in this round.
It's true indeed, as they just slowly start to drop. Existence and Kenny working in a duo here to do an awful lot of damage over on mid. Oh, though, he will just find the kill onto Existence. One Famous now laying around.
Oh dear, Kenny S actually died with the AWP. Can RPK get to the AWP in time? Okay, they got to the AWP in time. That would be actually a tremendous loss, considering that Kenny S, I just want to tell you guys right there, Kenny S does not have to face with the PT-1000 at all. He can just not even, like he can just go back with his AWP and take a really, like a bigger range with the AWP instead of trying to like hunt that guy down with the PT-K, actually playing into the PT-50 range where he actually has a disadvantage in the fight because PT-50 of course is actually pretty good against the armor. So kind of a risky play there, but his teammate did bail him out, but it has cost him some cash. So we do have the double long play here from Titan, and an aggressive take of Upper Dark. RPK will pick up a frag onto Mo. The bomb is down up there, so that will be spotted. Of course, it's not too much of a big deal at the moment. He's coming back in towards middle as well to claim some kills. Adrenaline CT spawn, managing to drop in there. Very nice stuff, and 3 on 3 now. HellRaisers looking too shabby.
They do work their way up short now. They've cottoned done the A site. Appears to be squeaky clean of the CTs. They've sprinted away. So we'll be working towards to try and tap in those bomb numbers and get the bomb down. As Kucha lurks around on short, waiting to see if he can catch wind of a Kenny.
So not liking the idea of this engagement, and it's a really weird round, I must say. There's kind of action all over the place, and Titan really not getting the better of that, to say the least. And that really hurts as well, you know, considering that Kenny has died previously, so he had to like rebuy the armor, rebuy the kit, rebuy the nades as well, because I don't think he'd used all of his nades. So definitely an expense that could have been avoided. And he's gonna, I mean, if they want to buy, well, they are gonna buy here. It'd be nice if he would be able to better afford the ability to drop for his teammates. I believe he should still be able to drop something like a FAMAS, but there it is. Yeah, he can drop a FAMAS for Existence or something. Yeah, he's going to do exactly that. So, had he not died there, could be an M4 for Existence. So these moves do add up. So we'll have Maniac on that 5-7, and he is of course quite known for his 5-7 skills, and he will get the FAMAS in the end.
Lovely boost onto short there, so Apex can just bang a nade onto mid, see if he can get any damage off.
They do have Existence on an AWP here by the B side, the back of the B side, so that can actually free up RPK to go into middle if he wants. Interesting choice here for Titan with that double AWP setup already. This really needs to pay off for them, otherwise they are going to be on that eco, spending all of the bank in this round. So HellRaisers, how are they going to pull this one off? They have cat control. They can either go for the play into A, the execute, or they can actually just go for a cat drop into B. Both options still available. They have, it would seem, decided that they want to commit to a B play. They are rotating players, slowly in position for what is soon to be a take of middle. With 3 players potentially, or just 2, they could leave Adren just up on catwalk to try to catch off rotators and just delay the rotate from A. Or we can go with them. Here we go. Got the play from HellRaisers towards B.
The thing is, do they know what's just lying in the wait behind the smoke? It's an RPK, and here he goes, tapping away, gets 2 frags. Beautiful, beautiful play, and of course Existence is there backing him up in case anything does get a bit hairy. And there's a frag from him as well.
So that was a really, really weird push from HellRaisers. They decided to actually go straight through onto the B-bomb site. Now, we have to imagine how the push would have went had RPK not been in that position so close to the smoke, because of course they didn't really expect that. And you know, so some of the time RPK is actually going to be more in middle. And if Existence is alone there, I would still expect Existence to be able to pick up, you know, at least 2 frags from that position. So I'm surprised they didn't go for the mid execute. And Titan, they're going to be pushing up middle with 3 players in this round. Very risky business, and it's going to be a trade thanks to Kenny S. And Titan need to fall back off of this because in comes HellRaisers.
Yeah, they come very fast and thick indeed, charging away. Kenny gets tagged there on mid, he has to fall back to CT. Try and lock down a new angle. HellRaisers right now, a little bit sort of split out depending on where they are. It's only 1 man on B if they do decide to work towards it. Adren's leading that charge to see if he can work out what's actually going on over there.
Indeed, we have Maniac who is just checking middle. Of course, they are spreading out a little bit. They do have Existence who's very capable with the AWP to just lock down B by themselves. That's a really nice comfort to have in Titan's position against the 3 HellRaisers players. They are looking for that A split right now. They've got a man in A longhouse looking to win his duel, and if that can happen, then this should be a very nice situation. But HellRaisers, Kenny S cannot afford to miss any of these shots. He will pick up the one onto Mo, but there is still Adren there, and Kenny S is whipping these shots here. Finally silences Adren just in the nick of time, and Dozier cannot get the better of Kenny S now from that position. But oh, the nade will sail through the air, just barely missing Kenny S. 9 HP for him, and Existence has the cover. There should surely be nothing that Dozier can accomplish in this position. But he does get past the choke point, just barely for the frag onto Maniac, but he will get taken down. So both AWPs will stay alive for Titan, and they are going to be actually pretty fine after that. Full eco there for HellRaisers as well.
Yeah, the money situation's not really stellar at all, so it's going to be interesting to see what they do opt to go for here. Maybe just a push or hold back, see if they can try to get a couple of guns off Titan.
Okay, so Apex picks up an aggressive frag into lower dark, but now he will swiftly fall away. Some cover from Existence, interestingly. They've actually moved RPK into B, so they're just mixing it up with the setup that they have. Likely playing the spawns in case of a rush timing. And as we can see, got Maniac there on a long. So I believe that's what they were doing, just playing the spawns. And no one dies. Maniac is going to take the last frag onto Kucha. And 6-1 now, Titan Not looking too bad at all, but HellRaisers in with a buy now, and we'll have to see what solutions they have for Titans' solid defense and the double ops that are at play.
They're going to have to pull something very interesting out of the bag now to see what they can do to combat this. Dosia being sent over to B though. See if he's got the confidence here to actually shut down Existence. Looks like he is going to opt to go for it, probably the smarter move.
Looking for that take of catwalk now, but Apex is going to go for the challenge. He does get a teammate flashing over middle. Very nice team play there between Apex and Kenny S, and that's going to allow him to claim a frag and also spot the movement, but it's very standard movement, so they won't read into it too much. However, it will allow Kenny S to fall back a little bit now and try to help out as HellRaisers are threatening into catwalk. But it's just Adrenaline moves in on the edge of the smoke, seeing if he can get an angle. Oh, that's fantastic there from Adren. Great kill onto Kenny S. Looking for a fast second, and he will find Maniac. But can he land any shots here? Apex is there for the trade as well, but there will be no trading to be done as Adren goes down for naughts in that position. And the rest of HellRaisers lag behind. They're having a delayed push onto A behind this, and it's looking very difficult indeed. That bomb just on the edge there. Dozier must win this duel against RPK, but RPK will get out of there, and Dozier will be able to plant in this 2-on-2.
And there he goes, as you were saying, tapping in those numbers. The bomb is finally down, and time is now not on Titan's side. This comes down to the raw plays of Dozier and Kucha here. Can they come out on top? Dozier finds one into Existence. Kucha, the last man standing for the tease. Up against RPK, fires away, and is able to shut him down there.
So 6-2 the score as Titan are going to be in a little bit more of a predicament, I suppose, as they finally lost a round. And with these expensive double AWP purchases they've been going for, they are now in a situation where if they lose, they're on an eco. So HellRaisers could bring it back straight away, but Existence gets the wall bang there onto Mo. That is very painful indeed to kick off a round like that.
That's going to hurt HellRaisers. That's really going to hit home very early on.
Nice smoke for the long doors there from Kenny S. Very nice indeed. Does get the pick on Angel as well. He tried to actually peek into the smoke just as it had popped. And interesting choice by Kenny S. I guess if he dies there, he wants to take the risk because they're already a man up. If he dies there, then the smoke goes down and his teammate can more easily hold it. But now they're going to challenge it into the AWP Existence. He's going to just take lives 3 in a row from the in-game leader. And also a CS Source, a legendary level AWPer as well. Before before the days when he decided, I will now lead, I will now become a leader. He was quite the AWPer, indeed.
Once again, we see HellRaisers really strapped for cash. Not a lot going on there at all. 2 flashes on Angel, and that's pretty much all they've got. His Existence just tucks in on mid, trying to see if he can find an opener once again. Here's the rest of HellRaisers charging through mid now as they try and steamroll it. Apex is blind, but he is able to find a frag and another. Can he get a third? No, he can't. Existence comes in though to help him out, and it's all down to Angel and CT. And from behind is Existence, blowing him down with that P250.
I like the idea there. I mean, because if they actually do kill the AWPer, they can actually throw the AWP away. And that's actually, of course, kind of damaging in a setup like this. So I like the idea there from them. And if they pick up a couple kills to throw an AWP away or 2, then that pays for itself massively. But it looks like we're going to get a B-rush here from HellRaisers.
That's the thing right now, Existence. It's actually on the back of site, so this is actually maybe the change that HellRaisers needed as they've been able to get in. Crap him trying to get back into the site, just completely blow him away, and it's only RPK there as the first line of defense now. His P2000 tapping away, trying to get a few pot shots off.
And Dozier has claimed an AWP as well. Future will finally get the bomb planted. Now they have a nice post-plant setup. Dozier watching over upper dark, and he will find an opponent momentarily. Oh, but Kenny S coming in from window will win out that peak, and it's down to Angel here. He goes back through the smoke, trying to be really sneaky there, but they are wise to his tricks, and they'll pick up the round. Only at a loss of 2 players. That is a situation where you would have expected it to go down to the last man for Titan, but they survive with 3. So HellRaisers do get the bomb down and a couple kills, which is nice. And now they're going to bring in the double AWP of their own, Angel and Mo. And this is definitely a good response to Titan's play.
That's true indeed. Mo, of course, being really strong on Cash. If he can now, once again, lend back into that power and start shutting down Existence and Co., it would have been big. But unfortunately, Angel is the first man to go down. Blown away through the door by Existence. RPK over on the B site, catches sight of Dosia and puts him down as well.
Okay, so we have ourselves a 92 scoreline, a 2-man advantage for Titan. HellRaisers need something special. Can Mo deliver? Yes, he can! Kenny's is going to go down. Great peek there from Mo. As now there is one more man. It is a Maniac who's close range on long in a position that might be difficult for Kucha to deal with. We'll have to see because he's going to have to... But he has to kill Maniac here when the push comes in from his teammates over by the short area. They need to get the bomb down on this A split with 3 players. Apex and Maniac versus the remainder of HellRaisers.
Over on long, Kucha gets taken down by Maniac. That's unfortunate. The angle just favoured Maniac there. Only 2 Ts left as they charge up short. Apex slightly crumbles his shots there as he tries to take them down, but let's see if they can come out on top of this one as they do start to. Adren gets the frag on Apex. Maniac has to fall back on long and wait for his teammates.
One HP on Adren now. This is looking very difficult indeed. Existence coming in from below, goes over the top, gets the kill onto Adren. And he will get the defuse as well. So very close round there for Titan, but it will be saved as it could not be finished off by Mo and Adren. It was a great effort considering that it was pretty much just 2 of them left against loads of Titan players. But the double AWP setup will continue for Titan. The setup that has been terrorizing HellRaisers and consistently getting picks early into the round. And these shenanigans really need to stop if HellRaisers want to pick up the remaining 3 rounds left in this half. And they are going for a standard setup at the moment. Mo looking for that pick onto the B-bomb side, but it's not going to happen just yet. You can see a slow take of Catwalk, but once again, Apex with an aggressive play, able to pick up an early frag onto Angel. And yet again, HellRaisers find themselves in a position all too similar.
They're on long. As he realises Future's there on the other end. Somehow gets the headshot onto him. Adren and Dosia, the last 2 surviving Ts, just chilling out around mid, want to try and work out what is actually going on.
So we do have Adren. He's going to try to open up entry onto the A-bomb side, up Catwalk. Here he goes around the smoke, but great positions here held by Titan. This should be pretty easy for them to hold, to say the least, but we will get some smokes coming in from these HellRaiser players, potentially. I think Adren is communicating with Dosia. I think he wanted to smoke it, but they're not quite sure where to throw the smokes here. But there it is. Smoke over. Dosia, of course, helping instruct Adren how to play this. That incendiary will delay things a little bit, but Adren is going to creep behind the smoke, looking for the frag, but Apex will pick it up. It's just Dosia against the entire CT lineup of Titan. Looking for something. We'll find a head now. Apex goes down, but there's a really big issue on time here, and he does want to just die at this point. Go and do some damage, going to drop into CT. See what he can spot, but he's going to take even more damage, and he is limping around, bleeding all over the place right now on that 4 points of health. Will pick up an extra kill and die after the time. Oh my goodness. Poor Dosia.
That's got to be just so heartbreaking for him, and you can see it's really impacted him now. Just look at his cash.
Yeah, that's so horrendous. They have to buy as well, so he's going to have to pick up some armor and just run around with his teammates. See if he can get a gun. Now, it's a situation where the best way to play it is by trying to open up an area up, and it being, and like long is a very common choice, so I'm surprised they didn't go for that. But Titan would have been prepared with those pre-nades, and even they have a player pushed in. Pushed in the A long house. This could be problematic for HellRaisers.
Maniac there, as you were saying, very close on long. Kucha doesn't realise what he's doing. This could be so unfortunate for him. Luckily, Kucha does come out on top though. Claims Maniac's head.
Apex filling the position left open by his fallen comrade Maniac. And he's going to go in here. They should surely never expect this. And indeed, he will get a surprise frag, but the trade is possible. Kusha makes it happen. But now Kenny S has to deliver something pretty important right now on the defense. But he's just going to fall straight out of there. There's nothing he can really pick up reasonably. So he will get himself into a position where he can work with his teammates for a retake. But HellRaisers are positioning themselves to win a round.
Angel finally gets taken down by RPK there. As all three of them work short as a unit, the trio. Here they come onto the site, but no one's going to be there to greet them because it's Kucha charging round from behind, being an absolute sneaky bee there. Let's see if he can go massive now as he goes for the face, catches sight of one, and it'll be Kenny who gets taken down. Existence finally gets the frag onto Adren, jumps on the bomb, but it's all too much too short as Kucha's in a prime position and just blows them away.
Picks up the ace. Great stuff there from Kucha in that round. But if it takes an ace to pick up a T round against Titan, then you're definitely not in an encouraging position. However, it was an ace that was made possible by his teammates, and he handled all the positions that he was put in by his team very, very excellently. So Kucha coming out huge, but still one more round to be won here for HellRaisers, and they're going to go for a fast, no nades push onto the B bomb site. They haven't done this before, and you can see that they will catch Titan off guard with the timing. So the bomb can actually make its way in, but 3 players are knocking at the door from Titan's side.
I think they've done it before, but can they do it again now? The nades going out, the flash is going out, Apex going to try and retaliate. Angel though just spamming away, is able to take down Kenny through the opening. Can he keep it up as he gets a second? You can tell he wants the fur, but he finally gets blown away by Existence.
Good stuff here so far for HellRaisers. They're going to pick up an extra one, and Adren will finish the business, but it will be 11-4. Titan with an immense score to work with, and well, it's just going to be business as usual. Picking up T rounds for them is not something that they are too foreign at, but it was really CT side of Cash where HellRaisers really shined. That's where they really did their damage. We'll have to see if they can put up a similar performance, or if they are going to bend to the will of the mighty Titans side.
That's true. Will we see the previous form of HellRaisers? Because they just had superhuman plays from everyone, but right now they're struggling. Mo, of course, on the T side, he can't really utilize the way he uses the AWP, so he's struggling a bit. On the CT side, if he played as he did last game, this is where he's just going to go absolutely huge and skyrocket his way to the top of that scoreboard.
Indeed. It all starts here on the pistol round, the all-important pistol round of the second half, and it's very difficult, I would say. I always feel like it's a very difficult pistol for the CTs, because it's hard to play proactively, as you can on many other maps like Mirage and even Inferno to an extent, as well as Cash. All these maps have lots of options for your CT side, and we're going to see actually HellRaisers trying to do that. They got an aggressive hold on Catwalk, and this can of course give them good ranges early on for quick picks and also some info. So we're going to see the opportunities arise as RPK peaks.
Unfortunately, he isn't able to take anyone down just yet. There it is, finally he gets the head of Future. And here comes the mid push, charging through, no fear in it. RPK still keeps up this previous form, but from the side it's Dosia. Goes big there, can he keep it up? Unfortunately not.
Ouch, and that is a very, very nicely done round there by Titan, systematically cleaning out the positions that HellRaisers had aggressively occupied, and that will leave them in a position where they can pretty much, they should in theory be able to take the map fairly easily. HellRaisers are going to have to put forth an enormous effort to bring themselves into a good position economically. But if they can win this round, then that's exactly where they'll find themselves, in a very good economic position against what will be a crippled Titan economy and a booming economy for themselves. However, how do they get it done? They're looking at an upper dark push at the moment, and we can see that Titan are wary of this. RPK is in position. If he picks these frags up, then it should be pretty easy for his team, and indeed he will not only be fragging, but Apex as well. What have they got left to pull out the bag here? That was way too clean. HellRaisers' hopes are being flushed down the toilets.
That's true indeed. HellRaisers just getting swatted away. It's really unfortunate for them. Now once again, they know what's coming. They know Titan just going to charge in and clean them up once again. It just depends if they can pull out a miracle here. 3 players charging up long. The flash of Maniac. This is where he's going to go so big. He gets one, gets the second, but luckily Dosia charges around and stops him before he can get the 3K. Kenny charging through mid though, gets a headshot, and there it is once again. Titan just destroying HellRaisers right now on these ecos.
Yeah, they got loads of bank to play with, so HellRaisers have to do it in a very legitimate fashion, just pick up round after round against the buys of Titan. And again, if they are going to be able to win this match, they're going to have to be able to handily defeat buy rounds of Titan. So, well, it's going to just come down to this first one here. They'll play this round for round, and the lack of grenades is really going to be hurting them at the moment. They've given up the defense on mid because this is the 2-3 setup. Usually after around 15 more seconds, they'll put someone into mid. Or actually, they're going to do it straight away now. So we're going to have that happen. So I think Mo and Adren will have vision on that. I think it was Mo. No, it was Kucha. So Kucha and Adren have a crossfire in mid. Catwalk has been taken for free, as is the way that this setup works, but you have Mo in position to deal with anything like that, and that's, again, how the idea goes when you have a setup like this. So HellRaisers with a good opening, but what else can they get done?
That's the thing, they keep the ball rolling as they find the second frag, and all of a sudden it's 3v5. Kenny bouncing around with that AWP in hand. Can he find the frag though?
Well, looks like it's going to be pretty good for Angel right there. He's going to pick up the kill onto RPK, leaving Titan with just 2 players left alive. Kenny S with the AWP, and he's going to get eliminated by Angel. So HellRaisers with a relatively clean round, only losing 1 player. Opportunity there to pick up another AWP if they wanted it, I believe. And now they get the full nades. So this is going to be better and better for them, but they have to worry about the setup that was basically a thorn, a massive thorn to their side in the previous half. Those double AWPs, Kenny S and Existence.
Kenny, very aggressive play as we expect to see from him. Blows away Dosia. Can he keep it up now as he repositions for another frag? Mo's on the rotate now though, holding down long just in case anyone else decides to try and get a sneaky frag from there.
So Titan, all they really need to do right now is just get themselves a situation where they're moving together as a unit. They've done the important thing and they've picked up an early kill. However, if they go for the A bomb site, they've actually picked the wrong one because HellRaisers have reinforced this. They have 3 players there. They've left just Adren on the B bomb site. So Mo going to pick up the frag onto Kenny S. And now things get problematic here for Titan. They actually drop Apex down into spawn. He was not spotted, I don't think. Actually, did I miss that? I think he was in spawn. I'm not sure now because the minimaps tells me differently. But yeah, indeed, Apex is in CT spawn. So it just looks like he's on catwalk because of the minimap. Either way, Mo is still in position. Oh no, he doesn't actually press the button. He won't get the shot, but in they come. Will he falter? Existence is close. Gets the quick shot onto Mo, and the bomb will get planted here for this 2-on-2. Angel is going to be coming in from long as well. So it's looking very, very nice here for the potential retake if they take this as a team. But can Maniac come out huge? He's actually going to pick up the AWP. Oh my goodness. Did he see him? I don't even know.
Not sure if that was just a bit of both there.
I think Adren just sensed a disturbance in the force. That must be what it is. He's a Jedi. He's a Jedi. That is the answer. Okay, 14-5 is the score. Make that 14-6 now as HellRaisers pick up 1 more. And Titan, well, they could actually force it up here if they wanted to. They only need 2 more rounds, and keeping pressure on the economy of HellRaisers is quite important. However, they are going to just buy so they have just enough to do a full buy in the next round.
Once again now, Titan are the ones on the receiving end of having to put up with an eco. They have a lot more usability this time around though. 5 flashes there, 2 smokes and a Molotov. Just depends if they can use them in an interesting way as Angel's over at mid just tapping away. Trying to blow any potential competitors away.
So the mid play out for Titan. Spray there from Kucha and Angel. Nice crossfires here. They are just all holding down Mouse 1, and it's going to be 3 kills the way of HellRaisers. So Trent picking up a sneaky 3rd frag, and it could just be a 4th. any moment now, but Dozier will pick that one up. So 7 rounds now. They are climbing their way back. They are forging a very resilient economy, slowly but surely. And we are not going to see any AWPs on Titan. So maybe that could actually be what helps them. We'll have to see.
This will be an interesting change. That's the thing that maybe this will give Mo the opener he needs now to just completely blow him away, because once again he's on long. Maniac will try his face once again that he's been doing maybe.
Big's looking to entry into middle there. He's not going to find one, but although there is a player close by, in fact he might duel Angel right now. Oh dear, can he actually pick up that shot as well? So again, HellRaisers now with a disadvantage into this round. Will Titan go with the same play and go for that the A play? Which was smart before, I think, because usually you get the 2-2 split. HellRaisers smartly did a 1-3, playing against the most likely play that Titan would execute. But this time, do we get the same response from HellRaisers? That's the question. In comes Titan for the A play again.
The double up on long. Nosi is the one to greet him though. They do not best him, but they will. Apex gets the headshot. Now they keep on rolling, keep the wheels in motion. No's the only line of defense, but unfortunately he's not up to the task. He gets completely blown away. Future there, looking through the smoke, is able to find Apex. Does he realise that Kenny's there though, with that orb in hand? From behind, it won't even matter, because there's existence.
And we can see exactly why you're so, like, someone explain something now, because we see this situation happen with a lot of teams, top teams as well, where you get the early pick as the T side, and usually if you do that early in the rounds, you force a situation where the CTs pretty much have to go 2-2, because it's very, very dangerous to play 1-3 basically. It's like a huge risk to do that, or to mix anyone around in the middle to get info. It's like just really dangerous, because if you lose another player, you're just screwed. So the 2-2 setup is going to leave, basically, you can easily isolate the players on A, but we have to hold that fort right now, because we do have Mo with the aggression on the AWP, so come back to that. And he's not going to miss a beat. As usual, he will pick up an early frag, and HellRaisers can start this round off well.
DK lurking in the shadows there, and lower upgrades as Galil to the AK. And the thing, Titan know they've got the sort of advantage now though. The pressure's on for HellRaisers to really keep it up. And Mo will do so as he blows away existence entirely there with that orb. Okay, doing a little bit of parkour up onto short.
Mo is so good today. He really is. He's not missing anything really. Again, like, this shot should be pretty good for him, but RPK will beat him to the punch. Tapping away, and 2 frags will come into the hands of Titan as they claim that A bomb site. It's going to be down to this retake 3-on-3, but Maniac needs to get the bomb planted, so this could be pretty problematic. Kenny has to get the cover, but the bomb's going to go down again. This could be huge right now for the defense of HellRaisers. In goes the grenade, and we are going to get RPK unable to do much. Angel comes in at the same time with a nade. Oh my goodness, what a play from HellRaisers. They saved the round, but still, the 3 players who did die are going to have a hard time with their buys.
That's the thing, they will have a huge confidence boost after that one though. Looks like he will opt to maybe just pick up a Famous. Yep, he will indeed. He should be okay though, going up against Titan that are currently forced into the eco. I don't know if that's that much of a bad thing though, as there are 2 Tech 9s in play, so this could actually be fairly big on a play like this through mid, but unfortunately not this time, as Angel's there to stop him.
So 4 players left on the Titan side. They're looking to get a bomb plant down, do some damage as well. Kenny S is the only guy who's got any, oh, he's just got a single flashbang at the moment to toss somewhere, and there it is, going to go into the A bomb site, and his teammates are going to challenge Mo essentially as they try to get the bomb planted. Mo will pick up the first frag. Kucha comes in from TT to get some support, and he'll get a couple of kills there. Trin will finish off the last one. So well held by HellRaisers, and they will hold on again. So they're working on a very huge comeback here, but we're back into buy territory for Titan.
That's true indeed, and the thing is, as much as, you know, they're playing so strong right now, it's such a long distance for them to go, and they're nowhere near the finish line just yet. Just depends if they have it in them to keep it up for that many rounds in a row. Don't see her aggressive play on long this time around, and Angel working into tons. This could actually be fairly big with the AWP there. Gets the frag. Beautiful play. Can he get another one? Yes, he can. Shuts down Existence. Goes back for the third, and he does it as well. RPK is down and out. The flashbang, but it won't do much to stop him. He's got so much confidence now. Gets the 4K, and he wants the 5. It's just Maniac left. Trapped in tunnels, panicking. He doesn't know where they're coming from. They're surrounding him from all angles. He'll have to scurry away.
Yeah, that was a beautiful response from Angel. That AWP. Don't usually see him with the AWP, but when we do, it's apparently pretty good. And Angel's one of those guys that when he gets into his flow of consciousness, when he actually hits the zone and is on fire, and he's just ridiculous with anything. He'll just kill everyone. It's beautiful to witness. Like each frag empowers him and makes him go Super Saiyan. It's great. But we're on to a 15-10 scoreline. HellRaisers double up for them. Mo and Angel. Titan taking middle over. Expected timing. Oh dear. Apex gets one through the smoke onto Angel. Now we have issues here for HellRaisers because we have 4 players that could potentially go for an entry onto the position of edge end. So this could get problematic, but they actually do disperse and move towards B, where there is actually no one right now. Now, if HellRaisers do not rotate somebody right now, this is going to be a huge issue for them because I don't think Titan are going to slow down. I think they're going to just go straight in right now. And indeed, that's the case. We do have Kucha going over the top into the window position, but they're facing him all from tunnels at once. Edren has to come in and get something done right now. But he, again, also he has to wait for his teammates. In go the grenades, and 3-on-3 off the plant is the situation for Titan.
And he's got a lovely position there with that AWP. That's just what he wanted as he blows away Dosia. 2v2 retake now. Mo, it's a lovely opener there onto Kenny. Trying to sort this out. RPK and Maniac, they're in such a tight spot. They should be able to come out on top if they do decide to go for that push straight away through window. RPK tucks away and he gets the frag and he gets the second as well. Actually, Maniac was the one picking up that frag, and the second map goes the way of Titan.
Indeed, that means we are going to go to a third map, ladies and gentlemen. It will be a Mirage, and, well, that's fantastic. If you're a fan of warping, if you're a fan of either of these sides, HellRaisers or Titan, then I think we're in for a pretty awesome game. Both teams are pretty strong there, I would say. I'm pretty excited for this. I think it's going to be pretty close.
Yeah, you can see now it's like everyone sort of got into their stride, and they're both looking so ready now. So it's like Titan before, first game, like they were lacking a little bit of momentum. They've definitely got it back now, so this third map could really be a big one.
All right, guys, we'll take a quick break whilst we set that one up, so stay with us here on Face It TV. Remember to follow the channel, and we will be live very presently with the next map. So it'll be Mirage. See you then.